What's up, y'all? So I tried something new today. Thought I'd do a little review on it. I guess it seems to be a pretty popular topic right now. And what we are talking about is right here. And these are what we call tiger nuts. Boom. So that's some tiger nuts. They pretty much look like, I'd say, old shriveled up Cocoa Puffs. And what they are, so they're organic tiger nut raw snack, nut and gluten free. Which ain't that funny? How it's tiger nuts raw snack, and they're nut and gluten free. Well, that's because I was informed that these are actually a root. And they're supposed to do something, help with something, I don't know. I'm not a big nut and seed guy. They just don't seem to always digest well with me. But thought I'd give them a try. New product. You see here, tiger nuts fueled 80% of our paleo ancestor diet 2 million years ago. And I guess the reason for that is, shit, the paleo diet, they ain't got any other good nutrition except for, I guess, nuts and beans and whatever else. And let's see what all we got in the ingredients. So 1 ounce, which is about 5 servings in this container. It's 120 calories, 11% coming from total fat, 8% saturated fat. So they got a lot of fiber, which is good. A little higher in fat. Let's see, how can you eat them? Straight out of the bag or soaked in water to soften and enhance flavor. That would probably be better, soaking these bad boys up. Kind of like you sprout, you know, if you eat almonds or walnuts or whatever. Soaking them always helps with the digestion, but as far as nuts and seeds, I just see this as another little fad. You know, people are going to eat it, think it'll make them healthy. Good for them. You should try hitting on that fruit though, for sure. Don't forget that fruit, y'all. Don't say it has too much fucking sugar. I don't want to hear that fucking excuse no more. Too much fucking sugar. I can only eat a small portion of fruit because it's so much sugar. I can feel my blood pressure. Bitch, shut up. Eat your goddamn fruit. That's my review of tiger nuts. And as far as the taste of these tiger nuts, pretty much you only want to eat one at a time because they're not nuts that you would just, you know, I wouldn't even take this whole handful of nuts and pop them in my mouth because they're a little harder at first. So when you first initially bite into them, they got a harder outside texture. And after you chew it about 4 times, I'd say, it starts to get a bit of a sweet taste to it. And that's for about the next 3 or 4 bites. And then towards the end, to me it had a kind of a walnut taste. So it goes from a harder, tastes like a stale nut, so it's a harder stale nut. You start chewing it, it gets sweeter. Sweetness starts to go away. Then you're kind of left with the texture of a nut, and then the taste of also like a walnut. And that's my review. Tiger nuts.